Hello, welcome back to the Slightly Biased Podcast, the podcast that is currently recording well past my bedtime. I'm Vinny.
I don't think that's right, but I am Grayson.
Grayson, we're coming to you live on a Monday night at 6:50 p.m. That is well past my bedtime.
We're always live. You go to bed at 6:50 on a weeknight?
Yeah, maybe like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, there we go.
But you know, Grayson, it takes me time. I have to have
We
time.
ask the hard questions on this pod, and I think that was some fibbage.
Hey, you got to fib to get through life. Sorry to be the one to tell you. Fake it till you make it.
Get that soundboard up and running, because that's really weird.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, great. We'll just dive right into this with some follow-ups. Now,
let's go.
The Maytag, you made the decision. You bought the Maytag. You said, fuck it to Bosch. You said, I want the Maytag. You bought the warranty, or so you lied to me. I don't know. But
I did get the warranty. I got the it comes with a 10-year parts warranty.
Yeah, it's the parts, you know.
And I did purchase the additional store protection plan.
You gotta have it. I'm telling you, you gotta have it.
I think I got the 3-year. It wasn't my first choice. My first choice was actually the same, the upgraded version of the same model of LG that I had for my previous washing machine. And they didn't have it in stock, so I got the next best thing, which was the Maytag.
Great, that's wonderful.
Direct drive, inverter, motor, the stabilization of the washer.
Oh my god, I'm edging so hard right now. This is great.
Good content.
The agitating. Oh my god.
Got a new washing machine. Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, when it breaks, like fully breaks, you kind of have to bite the bullet.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, and guess what? I got some sad news for everyone who listens to us every week. The body cam footage, it's kind of losing interest, kind of getting stale. I've moved on to something different. Now I'm on to yard sales.
Yard sales?
I watched this guy. He goes to yard sales. He finds some stuff. He's like, oh, yeah, look at this stuff. And then he comes back to home, and he's like, I can sell this for this much.
I've done that in real life.
Hashtag back the blue. Hashtag touch the grass. Starting this year.
Got to touch some grass. Does he touch the grass in the yard of the yard sales?
No. He just comes up and he wears a camera on his hat, little brim camera.
Wow.
Boop, 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 boop.
And the people, does he get like, he like asks them if it's okay first, I'm sure.
I don't, he doesn't show that if he does. I think he's in Florida. He's popular. People know who he is.
Have you gotten on the the magnet fishing rabbit hole yet?
Yeah, I was in that hole in August 2022.
They
almost bought
it's
one.
A controversial one, you know. A lot of those people, the cops get mad at them for like pulling up a grenade or like pulling up a pipe bomb or some shit.
Oh no! Now I'm thinking not back to blue anymore because we're civilians. We're just civilians trying to help out other civilians.
Yeah. Oh man! So other updates. I have upgraded my Simply Safe. I got a robotic front door deadbolt lock. That's pretty fun.
Ooh.
Upgraded the cat litter. We got a new robot cat litter. You know, making the home smarter.
Money bags over here. Jesus Christ.
Got a good tax return this year.
Simply Safe and a cat litter box. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's like a couple $100. It's the one that it's the cat litter that like rotates.
Yeah.
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 You had to make sure you get the
kind of toilet upstairs.
Your toilet rotates?
Yeah.
You don't have to flush. It's great.
Kind of messy, but gets the job done.
Can't buy convenience. I guess you can. I've been 3D printing stuff.
How much does that cost? How much is the what do you call it?
The printer?
The plastic. The filament. The filament. Yeah, fill me in.
The filament is actually not too bad. I had some on my list here. So you can get the filament here. This is a good filament bundle. This is $24 for the filament.
People listening at home right now, I'd recommend checking out the YouTube instead.
You can get like normal filament for like $25, or you can get high speed filament for like $30. Yeah, but it's not expensive, and it's a lot. Like I've printed like 10 things per roll of filament, Depending, it's obviously different sizes, but so the things that I printed so far, a cool beverage packet powder holder.
Oh wow! Gotta have that.
Printed a bust of Caesar that's a pen holder, so he's got a bunch of pens stabbed into his back. Printed a Michelangelo's The David light switch plate, where his little wiener is the little light switch.
Wow, Grayson! Wow, really justifying this purchase.
Cheeky, huh? I printed a glasses holder. Hold your glasses. It's nice. Printed a holder for the remote for my monitor.
Wow. Just makes life easier, all these little things.
It's just little, it's the little things.
And gadgets.
I'm currently printing a 12 can dispenser, so you can like put beer or soda in it, but it's standard cans of soda. You just pull it out, and then they all roll down onto the next one, and you pull the next one out. The can dispenser you can put in your fridge and dispense your cans. 3D print it.
Hell yeah!
It's like $1 worth of filament to print something like that. So I'd say it's worth it.
Hell yeah! Speaking of purchases, I got something here.
Plus the cosplay stuff. It's mostly for the cosplay stuff.
Open up here.
Oh my god, the unboxing, the long-awaited.
It's been a week. It's been a week, 2 weeks. I don't even know anymore.
2 weeks, I think.
Oh no, we didn't record this weekend. Oh my gosh, this thing is great.
Oh,
they really put some love into this package.
A legendary callback.
Oh, there's a thank you card disappeared. Oh no. Oh wait, hold on, guys. Hashtag thank you.
It has a nice personalized thank you card.
Keep that for later.
It's
I
great.
wish I would have had a knife here because this is really taped shut.
So we're out on dash not the dash cams, the body cams.
Yeah, I moved on.
Did you look into the audit?
No, I told you I wouldn't. I don't want the cops to turn into villains.
All right. You want to preserve your the illusion of righteousness.
I think every police officer wants to do good at one point in their career, and I'm going to stick with that. Power corrupts.
You're generally correct,
nice weight to it.
The power does corrupt, and they do. The classic joke. Cops are just the kids from high school that couldn't get into the military. So
this is so much. There's a lot of packaging on this. They really put their time into it. Making a mess on my floor here. Oh boy.
Did we get a consensus about whether cops are civilians?
I got that coming up next. Don't worry.
Oh, it's on the topic list.
Very, very spicy.
I was trying to fill the air. Oh, there it is. Thank you for your service.
Hell yeah! This is going on the wall. This is going on the wall. I got my googly eyes next. It needs googly eyes on it.
My God, you got to put the googly. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hell yeah!
We're gonna have a nice arrangement behind you of podcast references. So you'll know which episode we're on.
So people listening at home without the video, it's a little plaque. It says, "Thank you for your service," with a police officer's cruiser on it and a little badge. Hashtag back the blue. Back the blue, folks.
And as we know, because I support our firefighters, I got a little fire extinguisher water bottle.
That's great.
So it's a fake. It's the thirst extinguisher.
Did you hear the latest TED Talk?
I've not heard the latest TED Talk.
Well, let me inform you what all Ted has been talking about on our comments section of our videos.
What's
Father Ted's been giving us some input here.
He's talking.
He's got a lot going on here. I think we made a comment last episode about helicopter parenting, boomers treating. Yep. And guess what? He agrees.
It's true.
Ted agrees.
Only good takes on this podcast.
Yeah. And he calls police officers and other first responders civilians. It's answered, folks. We're sticking with that.
They are civilians. They're not military.
Yep. He also says you can thank firefighters and EMTs for their service. So you did that. The lemonade stand last episode. That was good for you.
Good. I've been vindicated.
And for those who are looking to do a little medical travel, he says medical tourism is great in Bulgaria for dental work. So go to Bulgaria for your suits and your dental work.
Very good.
Yeah, yeah. He likes to watch the badge cam videos. If you're wondering, he's into that. And great. He's got a lot of comments here. He's got a lot of comments.
He wanted to have a conversation. We should just have him on the pod next time.
Yeah, just come on down. We'll have a segment just for we'll call it TED Talk. He'll stop by for 20 minutes, give us some input, and dip out.
Can't wait.
Thanks, Father.
We'll get our first caller.
Let me just move on to some life stuff that happened to me. And have you ever gotten a Dear John letter from a dentist?
I've gotten broken up with by a therapist, like a counselor, but not a dentist.
Speaking of this, I was at the dentist last week, and I was thinking about how much I love my dentist, and it's how my dentist is getting older. And at what point do I stop trying to get like dentist doctors who are older than me, who will eventually retire before I am ready to move on? And today in the mail, got my Dear John letter from the dentist. Him and his wife are selling the practice and moving on to better things. And what do I do?
What do? You got to move on. We move forward.
Grayson, I know a big thing I always think about is how things don't last. And you have to always remember that things do not last, to appreciate them when you have them.
It's hard to remember the good times.
But you don't understand. I love my dentist. I love him. I've been to multiple dentists in my life. In this state, I just might. I've been to many dentists who I don't like, and I like him. I trust his fingers in my mouth. I trust it. When he pushes down on my implant to push it, I got an implant with this guy, and he was great.
Ugh.
I've been to so many bad dentists that the thought of having to go find another dentist is crushing my soul.
Do you want a recommendation? I can send you a recommendation.
No, because I don't want to go out your way. I already go far enough for this guy. I need to
it's
get
not my
closer
way.
to me.
It's not my way. It's Milford.
Is he good?
It's a very good practice.
Do you trust his fingers in your mouth?
It's actually a whole place.
I want to know which doctor. See, that's that. I don't like that. I like this guy because I go to him and I get him. When I walk in that door, I know what fingers I'm getting. Okay?
It's important to know whose fingers are in your mouth and to trust them.
You have to trust the fingers.
It's true. Well, I wish you best of luck on your search.
I think I might just quit the dentist altogether. I'm gonna
just quit.
I'm gonna DIY dental care moving forward. I'm gonna YouTube
You can get those. I have friends who can't afford it or don't have healthcare or dental care programs, so they'll just get. You can buy the tools, the little cleany scrapey tools.
Say more.
I have friends who just buy those cleany scrapey tools and they just use them on their own mouths. It's an option. It is an option. You can just use the scrapey tool on your own mouth.
I'm feeling it.
They're available.
I don't want to get hurt again.
You'll never love again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna harden.
It's the only safe way.
I'm gonna put some walls up like a typical divorced kid and just move on.
Oh my god! You don't want to get caught playing messenger between the secretary and the dentist.
Yeah. Speaking of being the dentist, and dentists love to small talk when they're up in your business.
Oh, I hate that.
Like how much is appropriate? Do you think? Do they ever think about what they're doing when they're asking questions to you when their fingers are?
I think so. My opinion is they shouldn't ask a question. They should they should get a yes or a no, a nod or a shake kind of answer if they need an answer. But otherwise, I like a dentist who just they're telling you about their life. They're telling you a story. Keep me entertained. Tell me about some bullshit that happened to you. Don't ask for my input, though.
Do you think at dental school they have a class on that, dentist small talk? It's one of the final year courses, kind of a joke course, but not really a joke course.
Extra credit, yeah. Bedside manner is important for any kind of doctor.
And I do find small talk is much easier for myself when it turns to baby talk.
Where's this going?
This is what I'm trying to go. I can't do small talk. I can't do it. It needs to be baby. It needs to be talking about my fucking baby. I can't talk about myself. I can't do it. I'm not going go gaga to the dentist. But I just find it's because the dentist is talking about her grandkid and
I think it's a very commonly relatable topic. A lot of people can relate to the experience of children. So it is generally, I think, for working professionals, a pretty safe topic.
What I don't like is small talk with the barber, though. That's probably the worst one. I can't do that. I can't do it.
They always want to talk about shit I don't care about.
Do it.
They want to talk about what, like sports or like they always start, hey, how's work been? I'm like, I don't want to talk about my job to you.
Why do you care?
You don't know what my job is like. You're a barber. I'm a software engineer. We have no overlap here.
They cut hair and you cut out code.
No, I add code.
You sure? Every time?
Yeah.
Every time?
They don't,
you never make mistakes?
They don't pay me to write a line of code. They pay me to know.
Oh, they pay you to go into ChatGPT and ask the right questions.
They pay
I
me
got you.
to ask ChatGPT. Yeah, basically. Yep. Yeah, that's it. I'd be chatting with them models.
Yeah.
I chat with models.
Yeah.
I'd be chatting with models. Models chat me up.
It's an IT joke.
And I can't get them to stop talking.
Just don't get them to say thank you because it wastes too much money.
Oh, the last thing we want to do is waste terrible companies' money. Burning the planet down for their server farms.
I got another serious question for you.
They might give us nuclear power, though. What's your serious question?
Growing up, were you told by your parental units to wash behind your ears?
Yeah. Yeah,
now,
for sure.
When was the last time you washed behind your ears as an adult?
Every time I wash my face in the shower.
So you go like this?
Yeah, I do one of these. I use my kind of like fingertips to scrub.
I literally never wash behind my ears, and I feel fine.
I do. I sometimes I think I just like one too many times. I got like a pimple like on that crevice. Dirty boy. And I was just sick of it, so I made a habit of it. And now I just, you get in there with your fingernails.
I literally
you get
never
the face wash on, and then you get the ears. You get the I do one of these too. I get the sides of the ears. I clean my ears. You don't clean your ears?
Define clean your ears. Like, do you mean get the wax out?
Do you wash? Well, no. In the shower, do you wash your ears?
No, I don't have to. My ears are fucking huge. Look at these things. They just absorb the water.
The wind washes them for you.
You know what's funny? My daughter inherited my ears.
Just roll the windows down when you're
driving. So hopefully she grows her hair out. Because she's going to have big old ears.
Get some radar domes on your head.
Grayson, that's my child.
I'm talking about your head.
No, I didn't like the way you inferred it.
You got baby ears on your head?
Jesus Christ.
You got the opposite. You got elephant ears, bruh.
Bruh, thank you so
much.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's important to wash your ears. You don't want I get like dead skin build up in my ears if I don't wash them enough.
Maybe your water pressure sucks. You ever think about that? You ever think about that? Wait, do you face the I don't know, the faucet, what do you want to call it?
The faucet? The shower
head?
head?
I don't know, shower head, yeah. Do you face it or do you turn away from it when you swim in the shower?
I think I give it the rotisserie style.
See, I typically have it on my back. Typically.
You start one way, and it depends on the needs of the moment.
I think the only time I've ever really faced the shower head is when I'm like hungover.
I face it when I'm rinsing my face, or if I'm rinsing.
I just like this. If anyone's wondering how I shower, there you go.
That now we know. I think I face it when I'm rinsing my hair too, because I like it to hit me right on the top of my head, so I go towards it.
I've always faced away from the shower head. Maybe it's because I don't want to.
Did you have a thing about it?
I don't want to face my own problems. I want to walk away.
You have a lot of shower problems that you're avoiding?
Those shower thoughts are aggressive. I don't like them.
I heard this topic a while back, which this reminds me of it again, and I think it's an eternal question. Do you wash your legs, or do you let gravity wash your legs?
I wash my legs.
Because I think a lot of people have been letting gravity wash their legs for them.
I don't think that's good. I think you got to get in and give them a little scrub.
Well, you don't wash your ears, so...
I told you I don't have to. The water just goes on them.
I see. I understand the difference now, I think.
Yeah.
That you have enough water pressure to wash them for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a water pick flosser.
Don't use those.
Why not?
If you're using a water pick, make sure you're flossing as well.
Well, what's wrong with the water pick?
It doesn't get everything. I used a water pick exclusively for like a year.
Yeah.
And then I ended up needing a fucking tooth implant.
Is it because of the water pick?
Yeah, because I didn't floss for a year. I just used the water pick.
Well, There's been a lot
You
of...
need the floss to break up the pockets of bacteria between your teeth.
That's fair. There's been a lot of time that I have gone, times of my life, periods of my life that I've gone where I just didn't floss at all. And
That's bad.
I'm currently in a flossing era. I'm in my flossing
Okay,
era.
well, I'm just going to do a quick shout out to Father Ted here and ask him about his teeth and if it's genetic, if he has good teeth or not. Because I don't have good teeth in my genes.
I have pretty shit teeth.
Let us know, Father Ted, please, in the comments below.
Let us know in the comments.
Grayson needs to be prepared for these bills coming up.
I mean, he knows this already, but I've had a lot of bad teeth karma. I've had a lot of bad teeth luck in my life. I've gotten in 2 accidents that have needed a kind of surgical tooth reconstruction. They both sucked. Don't recommend it.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of mouth trauma, a lot of history, negative history with my mouth, with my teeth. We don't have a good relationship, me and my teeth.
Do you use an electric toothbrush? Very boring topic to ask, but do you use the electric?
We're spending a lot of time on teeth today.
Well, it's just an organic conversation that's evolving.
Is.
Started with my dentist leaving me for another person. I don't know.
I do use an electric toothbrush. I use a Boca brand
as long as electric toothbrush. As long as electric, that's it.
And it does not have a rotating head, but it does have
the vibrating one.
It has kind of like a what do you call that? Like a teardrop shape almost.
I see. I used to have like the Phillips head that just. Then I went back to that. The one that spins.
You gotta get the little rotating boy. Yeah. Okay.
It also lets me know if I'm pushing down too hard. Anyways,
that's good. You gotta get. It's important to keep your teeth clean. So yeah, another life update. I recently went to Old Sturbridge Village, the Living Museum.
What grade are you in?
I'd never been.
You never went as a field trip ever?
No, I went to Plymouth Plantation as a kid.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
I'd never gone to Old Sturbridge Village.
Coming from Hopedale, right? To Old Sturbridge Village. Plymouth Plantation. That seems like a drive still.
Went with a group of friends, and it was very nostalgic for them, and it was clear to me that I'd never been because it was not nostalgic for me at all.
Do they still make the butter?
It was a kind of cloudy of a day, so they weren't making butter. They weren't doing much for events.
Lazy people. People have always been lazy, huh?
I think this is maybe one of the places for a job that is maybe the least lazy of anything. They do everything the hard way there. We went and saw the blacksmith. They were just pounding away on metal in a forge, like
pounding, huh? Just pounding away all day.
Metal. Get that anvil, get that hammer, get that hot fire.
$30 to go here?
Was it? I don't know. Probably
$30. Jeez Louise.
I mean, it was a good day. You know, they had really good food in there.
$30.
It's a living museum, Vinny. They're trying to keep history alive. It's our history. I bought a mug. I bought a nice handmade ceramic mug.
Oh, they got a shop. They got a shopping section here online. Let's take a look.
They got a shop. They have a little shop. They sell those really nice hand-fired, kiln, fired.
Did you buy this handmade redware pottery mug? Is that what you got?
Yeah, you could probably pull it up. It's probably very similar.
Ooh, look at this thing! Whoa, Grayson! Whoa!
I bought a nice mug.
Look at that thing! Wow,
that's exactly what it looks like.
Wow.
Yeah. It's one dude who makes them. He makes like 1,000 of them over the course of a year, and then they fire all of them, all 1,000 of them, all in one night.
Wow, that's great.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I bought one of those. It was, quality stuff. I like to support local business, Vinny.
You think it's
and
local?
And the arts. I support the arts and the museums.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's a piece of living history.
Since like 4th grade.
I got to see the coos, the cows. I got to see the sheeps. They had They had so many lambs. They had so many baby sheep there. Just all as far as the eye. There was like 20 lambs and like 10 sheep.
Oh yeah, look at that sheep.
Bunch of chickens. They had
pigs,
chickens. Bunch of chickens there. There were chickens kind of got out. They were running all over the place.
Yeah, I wonder what they do with the eggs.
They probably cook them or sell them.
Yeah.
They had some of the most burnt coffee I've ever purchased.
That sucks.
It
That
was pretty
sucks. I'd be
awful.
pissed. Oh,
I had to put like 6 packets of sugar in it just to be drinkable. It was real bad. But they do sell alcoholic beverages, and they let you walk around the whole park with the beverages. You just have to like put them down before you go inside the historical buildings. And all the historical buildings are original buildings that they had moved to the location, which is super cool. They had like a bank from 1800. They had houses from 1800. Just moved there, reassembled, like really cool. They had some original wallpaper on them on the inside under plexiglass.
they had wallpaper back in the day.
They did. It was in the 1800s. It was actually cheaper to have wallpaper than paint.
Interesting.
Yeah, which I was also surprised by that. Yeah. But should we get into the pop culture section?
I'm not ready yet, Grayson. I have so
Not ready.
I got some pop culture stuff, but
What do you got for updates? You got any more? What do you got?
I know. I'll save it for the next one because I feel like it's just going to lead us down more of a rabbit hole of like, what the hell are you guys talking about? Oh,
Is it too? You have an update that's too obscure?
That's not obscure. It's just like, what the hell are you guys talking about? It's like 26 minutes in right now. Oh, I did have somebody reach out to us,
If you say so.
a local conspiracy theorist, well known in the area, with a conspiracy theory that's going on.
Do I know this person?
Yeah, it's my wife.
Oh.
She
what
claims
has
she claims that all fast food establishments are on the in. That if you ask for additional ketchup, they're not going to give it to you at the drive-thru because they're waiting for you to drive away without wasting the money of giving it to you.
Wait. So she thinks that they'll waste more time by not giving you the ketchup?
Yes.
But
So if you ask for it and they say yes, they'll say it's in the bag. You drive away, it's not there. This has happened to us numerous times, and they're on the in. All these places are on the in together to save money because it costs money to give.
I think you can just ask for more.
We do. It's not in the bag. We don't know until we drive away.
You just say,
I don't check, Grayson. I don't check the bag, and that's what the problem is. I drive away.
I guess you just got to say, can I have a couple more ketchup?
We do,
from what's
Grayson.
in the bag?
We do. They
say
don't
it's
put it in the bag.
You got to respond with like, yeah, I know, I want more.
But then they don't put it in still. They're on.
What are you going to do? Like, they're going to waste more of their time if you sit there being like,
it's
no,
not about
give
time.
me more.
They're worried about wasting money.
They're like,
Grayson,
there's so little money in the ketchup bags.
Yes, but
it
adds up.
I don't think it does.
It does.
I really don't think so.
Mr. Fucking Business over here. Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yes, it does.
I think they would rather, like, if they don't care about, like, having one too many person on staff during a slow period, what are they going to close the store when it's a little bit slow?
They're on the end.
Like,
they're on the end. Oh, also,
it's like
also,
pennies
Grayson,
for those.
No, also, what the fuck's up with McDonald's?
I don't know. What's up with it?
Have you gotten, like, a McFlurry from McDonald's or a ice cream sundae? Those spoons are so sharp. They're trying to cut me.
They are sharp.
They're trying to cut me.
You know, with the tariffs, I mean, they gotta take the worst quality items.
They have to cut me
to save a penny. You know,
like
on the import.
My medical bills are adding up. I just lost my dentist. My cheeks are bleeding. My tongue is in pieces. Like, I'm just gonna give up fast food.
You're shredded. I mean, there's worse things that could happen. You can start going to the gym too.
Grayson, I have a daughter. How dare you?
Do you go to the gym?
No.
Do you have a gym at home?
Yeah, but it collects dust.
Do you just not work out?
I'm lazy. What do you say? You sound like my wife now. Jesus. God damn.
Yeah, come on. What do you bought all this workout equipment? You don't even use it?
Hey, she bought it too. Just saying.
Yeah, she bought it when she married you.
It's all collecting dust.
Bought the farm more.
Dude,
like.
Oh man. I got a bunch of conspiracy theories. Like, I'm gonna start.
Tell me more of your conspiracy theories.
Fucking Spotify. Let me tell you about Spotify. Besides having the god awful DJ X AI, which is not that good.
I kind of like it.
I wish it would show me new music that was not downloaded to my phone. It always goes for music saved to your phone to save on their bandwidth.
Okay. Interesting. That's a good theory.
And I also believe Spotify shows you more cover songs than the original songs to save them money. Because if they show you the artist who originally made it, they pay them more. But then they distribute it out with different cover artists, so like it costs them less money.
I think it might just be because you're listening to more covers of songs.
Because they're making me. They're suggesting it.
But I don't get any of those on my Spotify.
Do you pay for Spotify?
Yeah.
I don't know then. I just get them.
I would suggest Pandora.
What is it? 2008, Grayson? Oh yeah, thanks.
Music.
Pandora.
If you want new music, listen to Pandora or YouTube Music. Just like you don't have to pay for it. You can like
the only problem with that is
and then move. You find the artist and then you move over from there to the Spotify.
Time out. The only problem there is it does not add to my Spotify yearly count.
Well, no, you just like. I'm not saying listen to the whole song. I'm saying you find about a new artist. You like listen to 30 seconds of it, and you're like, I think I like this artist. You find him on Spotify. You listen to an album, then you know if you like it or not.
No, absolutely not. Okay, it's not like Tony over here trying to get me to go to Apple Music. Get the fuck out of here.
You're already on Spotify.
Yeah, but people trying to tell me to go off of Spotify and try better services.
Well, I'm only saying that because you're saying you don't like the algorithm, and I'm offering alternative algorithms that you could try and then bring that back to the service you already pay for. I can also just recommend you new artists. We have a social society around us. You have resources. You can just ask. The Midnight, by the way, if you need a new artist that is really
feels
really
like
fun
Midnight right now.
Listen to The Midnight. Highly recommend them. They have a nice variety of their music, and it's all good. It's all high quality.
When you were a kid, changing topics here. It's related to conspiracy theories.
We're rapid firing. Let's go.
Related to conspiracy theories. When I was a child, you ever go to the dollar store when you were a kid?
Oh yeah,
Dollar Tree, and just be like, "This is the best place of fucking ever. Everything's $1."
Oh, you can get like 5 things for it. It's so cheap.
They would have these things at the dollar store, like these old VHS tapes of like conspiracy theories. Do you happen to remember this?
They had VHS tapes of conspiracy theories?
Yes. It was the one I remember the most was about Area 51.
What? No, I don't know about this.
It was Bob Lazar Dreamland, which is another name for Area 51.
What the hell?
And my cousin and I used to buy these things and watch them. I was like 10 years old and watching these things. Like, no wonder I couldn't sleep at night because this guy's telling me aliens are really going to come and kill me.
So I had a similar experience where I like accidentally got onto the wrong corner of the internet at a common age for this to happen. Yeah. And I ended up watching this, like, people who are in the know might recognize the name. It was called Zeitgeist.
Oh yeah.
And then they had a sequel called Zeitgeist Addendum or something, and it was like 3 conspiracy theories. One of them was like about the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, and about how like money is like fake or whatever. It's not, it was really
a little heavy for someone young. Like that was
like
in aliens. High school. Aliens is one thing, but like
the second one was about aliens and Jesus and the fact that all religion is like a copy of the previous religion or like an older religion. It's like Christianity is really about like Ra, the sun god or whatever. He died for 3 days too. It's just some dumb like connect the dots bullshit. And then the third conspiracy theory was about 9/11 and how it was all an inside job. What happened to Building 7 or whatever?
Yeah. I remember being like,
second explosion from below. like
speaking of 9/11, like it's just like when I was like in
so many of them.
9/11 happened when I was in 7th grade, and I think when I was a sophomore in high school, I kind of like fell into that trap too with those videos. And I thought
so many people did.
I thought they were all real. Like, oh man, the government is lying to me.
Look, the government's lying to you.
The Pentagon had a missile. Look at when they slow down the footage.
Yeah,
it's not an actual plane; it's a missile.
And you took that and you went and joined the military.
I'm gonna find the answers.
You're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Look at this. I think this is the video I found in the dollar store. I think it was something
God.
very
UFOs,
similar to this. It was very similar. I don't know if it's the exact one, but it was like this. They had these on display at the dollar store. Shit like this.
And now it's $15.
Oh, look at that inflation.
Yeah.
Thanks, Biden.
Plus $5 shipping. Jesus.
Well, it's a VHS. You got to take very good care of it.
Yeah. Okay. We can digitize it. Tell the Internet Archive.
It's probably already there.
On the Internet Archive.
Yeah.
Love that website, by the way. Great website. You can find all sorts of old like Windows 98 games or like Windows 2000 games.
It's great. Hope it's never shut down.
Well, they have some attacks to fend off.
Speaking of older games, so they recently re-released The Sims 1 and 2 remastered on Steam.
I heard about this.
I haven't played it. I don't have time to play anything. I would love to play it, but then I can't. Also, You remember the show The Osbournes?
Yeah, of course.
For those who don't know, where Ozzy Osbourne and his wife, they had a reality show with their kids,
Sharon,
on MTV, and it was like kind of like a big. At the time, it was kind of like a big deal. It was like the first like celebrity couple family to have a show.
I would say it walked so the Kardashians could run.
Yeah, I would say so too. Ran for like 3 seasons, and like I remember like so vividly watching the Osbournes. I owned the first season on DVD. I don't know why. I bought the first season on DVD, and I'd watch that and play The Sims for like hours.
Oh, that's true nostalgia right there.
And like, oh my god, just having those Sims drown in the water or light them on fire. Those were the times.
Did you play a roller coaster tycoon?
Oh, I played a lot of roller coaster tycoon growing up. I had so much fun.
That's like that game is like a museum of game development history.
Ugh.
I think they coded the whole game in assembly or something. It was like
Chris Sawyer wrote that one. He wrote 1 and 2. They made it
the old school way. They just were like, what if we just write it in assembly?
And then he also had a game called Locomotion. I don't remember that game. About building like railways and like shipping lanes and like shit for trucks and stuff. I played a shitload of that game. Also had an amazing soundtrack. Great job, Chris. Thank you. Hashtag. I don't know.
Hashtag.
I don't know.
Yeah. Leave a comment for what old Windows games we should play.
Oh man.
Or look up. What was your favorite Windows game?
Watching like I remember like every Friday night I'd play Roller Coaster Tycoon. I'd watch whatever Disney had on at night, and I always hoped it was like a feature length film, not a decom, like Mighty Ducks 1, 2, or 3. Usually not 3. I'm not a huge fan of 3. I think it's the weakest one of the trilogy, but
you heard it here first, folks.
Grayson, Mighty Ducks, they came out in the wrong order. 1, 2, and 3 it makes no sense. No sense. Okay, Mighty Ducks 1.
I think I've only seen the first one.
Perfect. This is all I needed to say. Mighty Ducks 1. But a junior team playing another junior team, same level of competition. Boom. Perfect. They win at the end, obviously. Disney.
Yep.
Mighty Ducks 2. It's such a story that this team did so good. And Coach Gordon Bombay did it. He led this team to victory. That the Junior Goodwill Games decides that this team should represent the U.S. in the games. What? This team of nobodies? And they get a little help from a few other characters, but like, what?
And the Ducks?
This is Mighty Ducks 2! This is Mighty Ducks 2! And then they end up going up against Team Iceland, which is like, they look like they're all fucking 6 feet tall. They've been probably shooting up steroids for life. And guess what? They beat Team Iceland. They win. They win the Junior Goodwill Games.
Did I fever dream this, or do these movies have like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like foam and felt monster duck people in them?
You're thinking of there was a cartoon called The Mighty Ducks.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, how it's like they're wearing these like foam costumes, right?
Yes.
In the TMNT like original movie.
This is all fever dream, by the way. Yes.
Was there not that there wasn't like weird makeup giant ducks in the Mighty Ducks movie?
No.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is this the Mandela effect?
Well, anyways, Mighty Ducks 2, they beat Team Iceland and they win the Junior Goodwill Games. Now, what do you think happens in Mighty Ducks 3? Tell me, what do you think's going to happen?
Does that one have giant ducks in it?
No, but what do you think's going to happen?
I think they're going to go to the Olympics.
Right? Like, there has to be, like, something else here. They got to keep one-upping.
Yeah.
No, Mighty Ducks 3, they get a scholarship to a local private school in Minnesota or something, or Michigan, wherever it takes place.
Okay.
And so these guys beat team. Every single member goes, except for one. Every single member goes to this private school. And guess what? They beat Team Iceland.
Yeah.
They put them on the JV team. Junior varsity. These guys beat all the countries in the world. They're junior varsity.
Unbelievable.
And the whole plot of the movie is them going up against a varsity to prove they're better than the varsity team.
Yeah,
And
those are in the
varsity
wrong
beats
order.
them the first time, and they win the second time. And also, Mighty Ducks 3, contract issue, Emilio Estevez didn't want to be in it. So he's only in like 3 scenes in the movie.
They made that in the wrong order.
And then,
Right.
Grayson, I'm sorry, this is a huge Mighty Ducks tangent.
Tell me about it.
What they made a sequel series to the Mighty Ducks pre-COVID. Hold on, I gotta remember the thing called Mighty Ducks Game Changers. Okay. Emilio Estevez comes back for it, but he's like a rundown shell of a person, blah 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 blah. But then it's
I was thinking of the animated show. There's actual ducks in the animated show, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
This
what I was
came out
thinking of.
during COVID. Actually, I'm sorry, during COVID.
Yeah, they have the little tiny ass heads and their giant Dorito torsos.
Yeah, I had some of the toys.
I remember. Yeah, I remember this one. This is what I had watched some of. I loved it because they had weird '80s shoulder pads and stuff.
Yeah, there was some cool toys.
Good outfits.
But then they make this Mighty Ducks sequel series, and Emilio was in it, and for season 2, he didn't want to get vaccinated, so he didn't come back to the show for season 2. So they wrote him off, and they brought in Josh Duhamel to play the new.
Was this during
male
COVID?
lead. Yes.
Oh,
Mighty Ducks Game Changers. Yeah, Grayson, keep up.
I'm trying.
God, and then the show got canceled because
You're doing it right now.
the show
It got
got canceled
canceled because of COVID.
because nobody watched second season. I watched first season only because Emilio was on it.
I believe it.
Yep, and then they canceled it. So Mighty Ducks is officially dead.
You hate to see it.
Man,
You hate to see it. Sometimes the Giants gotta fall for a new content to come out. What is Emilio Estevez going to be in next? You
I
think
don't know
about
what he
that?
even does anymore.
Probably collects royalties.
I think he's gonna make a Young Guns 3. I think I read.
Who do you think is going to be in the next Top Gun?
Who's gonna be in it? It's Tom
Do you
Cruise.
think? Well, no. I'm saying, do you think they're? Yeah, that's actually a good question. Do you think they're going to reuse Tom Cruise? Do you think they're going to reuse? What's his name? Miles.
I would just
Miles
say Miles
Teller?
Teller. I would just say
Yeah.
Top Gun cannot exist without Tom Cruise, or as I call him now, Top Cruise.
Well, he could be a producer. He could if he quits acting, he'll just executive produce.
He's not going to quit acting. He's the last movie star.
Yeah, you're right. He is.
Maybe him and George Clooney. Maybe
Keanu Reeves.
no.
Keanu Reeves is a movie star.
I don't think so.
Absolutely.
I don't think he's that big of a movie star.
I think honestly, Keanu Reeves is a more modern movie star than Tom Cruise.
No. The movie star.
I'll say it.
is Tom
I'll
Cruise.
say it.
Tom Cruise is the last movie star.
I'll say it. After watching Harrison Ford be like an 80-year-old president, I could confidently say it's not Harrison Ford. Tom Cruise is immortal, so he'll never die or age.
Scientology, baby.
And it's clearly the Scientology. They clearly have the only real religion. That's the evidence.
What do they call it? Dialectics?
I have no idea. I don't actually know anything about Scientology.
It's how they get the stuff out of you.
Oh, do you mean the conspiracy theory about them like drinking blood or whatever?
Dianetics. I'm sorry, Dianetics.
Dianetics?
No, they don't. It's
Oh, God.
it's a scientific
not-
approach to understanding
wasn't
treating the
part of
human
that?
mind. It's
Oh God,
it's very important. Go watch The Master. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Go check it out.
I'm good.
No, it's a really good movie.
Oh, okay. I'm excited for PAX this weekend. Penny Arcade, PAX East, Penny Arcade Expo, Boston's premier video game expo, New England's premier video game expo.
What about Providence? Does not want a Providence? Or that's only a Providence.
There's not a PAX in Providence, but there might be anime Boston. I don't know if there's anything in Providence. It's okay. Boston has it for all of New England. Rhode Island can jump on the bandwagon if they want. Excited though. Got our costumes all sorted out.
Oh shit!
I'm only gonna cosplay for one of the days.
What are you going as Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I'm gonna be Goose. I'm gonna eject into a
The F-15 or whatever F-14.
eject
whatever it is.
into a canopy at Mach 2.
Perfect.
Knock myself out permanently. No, I'm going as Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. It's an anime deep cut. If you know, you know.
Oh, Goku?
Yeah, I'm being Goku, Vinny. Yeah,
Oh, cool. I know Goku.
yeah. You know one character. It's Goku. You know Piccolo. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
Piccolo.
yeah.
He's green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from planet Vulcan.
It's from planet Namek.
Oh, I always get those mixed up.
That's Star Trek that you're thinking of.
Oh, yeah, with the light swords.
Yeah. I watched Conclave.
Oh, you did?
I did because, as we all know, we have a brand new pope coming.
I can't wait. I want to see
down the
that. Give me that black smoke, baby.
Isn't it the white smoke for them being done?
You watch the movie. You tell me.
I think the white smoke is they're done.
Let's see, conclave, white. I thought it was black smoke.
I think the white smoke means they're done. The black smoke means they're not done.
White. Yep, white.
Yeah. This is the comeback for last time when I got so much wrong about movies.
Okay, cool.
It's my renaissance. So yeah, I watched Conclave. I did not see that twist coming at the end.
I haven't even seen it.
You haven't seen Conclave?
No, I live it, baby. I'm Catholic.
Oh God. Well, I won't spoil it for you. You should watch it though. Holy shit. There's a twist at the end of that movie that I did not know was there was a twist. There's a mother of a twist in that movie.
First female pope. What's up?
It's I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm just gonna say you're gonna like it. It's gonna be it's a good twist.
I guarantee it.
It's a good one. It's a good movie. I see why it got awards. I didn't even know there was a twist, and I was just like, "What the hell? Oh my god!"
You cry at the end. You get all emotional.
Maybe a little bit, but I don't think so. It was just a good movie. Like,
you a movie crier? You a movie crier?
I'm absolutely a movie crier, and also shout out Tedward. My dad's a movie crier too.
Oh yeah,
and my mom. Yeah. Saw Thunderbolts.
I watched Thunderbolts as well. I've seen Thunderbolts. I guess spoilers are gonna come out here. If you haven't seen Thunderbolts, I would just stop now. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, the rest of this episode is going to be about Thunderbolts. So pause. Yeah. Go see it and then rejoin us.
Yeah, right now. Power of friendship saves the day. What's up?
I love it. I love that the hug was just the thing that he needed.
People need to talk about their feelings. It would solve so many problems.
You just gotta have a nice hug, and you'll feel all better. And then the villain's gone. I liked that it was a very physicalized manifestation of a psychological problem. That's a cool thing in movies. You know, movies. What are movies even about? You know, human problems. We all suffer with difficult thoughts. We all suffer with pain and strife and. Physicalizing it, making it a real enemy that you can punch that might kill you back. Cool. It's always a cool thing to put in a movie. I was a big fan of it. Should we add spoilers? Like explain this? Because for people who haven't seen it, who aren't going to see it.
The Thunderbolts. Marvel's newest entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Thunderbolts asterisk, they're actually the new Avengers.
A bunch of anti-heroes, kind of. Yeah, anti-heroes join up together to stop a new world threat.
Red Guardian calls them anti-heroes in the limo.
No, yeah, they're anti-heroes. And by the end, they're heroes.
Yeah. They do become heroes by the end. They all try to run away from their responsibilities so many times, but they think they're not worth it. They think they're too villainous or too unredeemable, but they're wrong. They are redeemable. All they have to do is be a hero. You want to be a hero? Be a hero. A hero is as heroes do, You know
who isn't a hero?
Forrest Gump said that.
You know who isn't a hero? Fucking Taskmaster, because she's fucking dead.
She's fucking dead, yeah. Oh my god. Didn't see that coming. I genuinely forgot who that was. Yeah. I had to look it up.
The audience everyone clapped, when they killed her. It's great.
It was just the villain from Black Widow.
That's it. A terrible version of her too,
and she was completely forgettable. She was immediately forgettable and like irredeemable. Like I think she was an irredeemable villain. She wasn't a nuanced villain. She was just bad.
Yeah.
So they had to kill her. They had to kill her in the start of the
right
movie.
in the head. Bam.
I kept expecting it to be like a robot or something. No, she's just dead. She just got a bolt through the skull in the beginning of the movie.
That's all it takes.
I mean, it'll do it for anyone, I think, unless you're the Sentry. I really like this portrayal of the Sentry, of Bob the Sentry and the Void. I think they fucking killed it.
I'm glad that Steven Yen turned it down because he was originally going to be the Sentry.
That would be bad.
And I saw the concept art, and it did not look good. It's just,
this actor,
Lewis Pullman is really good at this role. His dad's Bill Pullman, the president from Independence Day.
Oh,
yeah. Also,
nice.
He was also in Top Gun. And I have like a fan theory about Top Gun Maverick, how it connects to this movie.
Does it connect?
Top Gun Maverick is in the MCU. Top Gun takes place.
Do you think the Dark Star is a Stark venture?
No. So in Top Gun Maverick, Lewis Pullman's in that as well. And guess what his character's name is? Fucking Bob.
No way. Is it? That's funny.
Top Gun Maverick ends in some nondescript Asian country. So
Malaysia.
So my theory is that suffering from PTSD, Bob somehow goes AWOL from the Navy, ends up in Malaysia really upset, is found by, I don't know if you forget her name.
Ox.
Ends up becoming the Sentry.
The Ox group.
It all connects. It's very clean. No flaws in my theory.
I like this theory. I support this theory. I think that's right.
So we'll see what happens next.
That is a cool theory, and it's a cool piece of connection that you can make there. Yeah, I liked his portrayal. I think the Sentry was really well done. I liked the dichotomy between the Sentry being kind of like way too egotistical, way too full of himself, versus the Void being like swamped with depression and feelings of inadequacy. That's very like exactly what they were trying to go for with the portrayal of the character in the comic books.
He's way too strong, right? Like I thought Captain Marvel was way too strong, but like
no, he's supposed to be overpowered. It's like it's a narrative device, right? Like if you have a character that's overpowered, that doesn't matter if your point of your narrative is that power level is not everything in a story. You can be stronger and still lose if you're mentally unstable, for example. We see villains in Superman or whatever that's like, okay, Lex Luthor is an evil genius. Superman is an unshakable, morally righteous hero who never doubts himself. Now, what if you had Superman who did doubt himself? And if you just kind of subvert these tropes, it's not too hard. You get The Boys, where you get an evil version of Superman in Homelander. You get Red Sun, or the other one that they did that was like a not name. It was like a rejected Superman script where it's the Russian Red Boy Superman. What was that movie called?
Brightburn. I think it was Brightburn.
Brightburn, yes. Brightburn is just like a rejected Superman Red Sun script where in that comic book, he is raised in Soviet Russia instead of falling in America during like the golden age of America.
I just think his power set though is so much. Like what can he do?
That's the point. What do you do? It's a commentary. It's a subversion of the trope, right? We're so used to, a Superman type character being the good guy. So what would happen, like Marvel's answer to Superman was the Sentry. That's why he has the S on his chest and everything. It's literally a response to Superman. What if that character wasn't unshakable? What if, because the opposite of a completely mentally strong Superman who is completely righteous and has justice forefront of mind, what if Superman was unstable? What if Superman was not mentally strong? Well, suddenly you have this invincible character that's pure good. It's more complicated than that. People aren't just pure good. People can have mental disorders. What if that was Superman? It's cool. It's a cool.
We'll see what he does in Doomsday.
Yeah, I mean, they actually ran into this problem in Dragon Ball Z, where there was this character, Boo, who looked like a big wad of pink bubblegum, who was too overpowered. And the final arc of Dragon Ball is the tournament of power between all of the multiverses, or all of the universes.
I thought the Boo saga was so fucking boring.
It was not. It was boring and it was dumb, and it was.
It's just too long. By that point, like I know he wanted to stop at Cell Saga. This is a side tangent,
yes.
But like
so. The company that was funding these wanted Akira Toriyama to keep writing more and more and more. Ugh. And he wanted to be done. So he literally kind of like deliberately wrote bad content to say, look, you guys wanted this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it shit and dumb, and people are gonna hate it. And then some people ended up liking it, or he had a change of heart, and he ended up writing more good content after that.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super is good.
Yeah, but so you end up with Boo, I think is from Dragon Ball Super, but you end up with, or maybe it's the end of the original Dragon Ball saga, but you end up with Boo,
shows up. Oop shows up at the end of Dragon Ball.
Who's too overpowered and can just like turn people to chocolate at will. And when they had the tournament of power, they're like, well, we need Earth's strongest fighters, so we should bring Boo because he's overpowered. And the answer for that in the tournament is they just make him fall asleep. And nobody could wake him up. And he's like, oh, well, he's in one of his naps. I guess he's out for the tournament.
Shucks.
Because it's not as interesting story-wise if he was in the tournament. He's invincible and immortal and can do magic and turn people into whatever.
Boom. I would say, though, for Thunderbolts, I'm really glad, like, there's no nanotech goop.
There was no nano goop
in the entire movie. It's like, oh, refreshing. Oh, my God, he's wearing a fucking helmet. He's taking the helmet off, and it's a real thing.
I did think there was a little bit
Taskmaster
of...
has one, and Ghost has that shit in the stupid habit.
It was more like pieces that came apart and then went back together than nanotech. I think it's on the edge of being in that category.
But I also got to say, John Walker looks like a fucking idiot with that helmet on.
Yeah, he does. He does look dumb with the
helmet. So stupid, dude. He looks like the guy the old guy from Up wearing a helmet.
Almost as dumb as Red Guardian looks with the helmet. Like
his looks better. It's the head shape.
Awful. They both look bad with the helmets on. Which is good that they took it off in the finale and didn't put it back on.
Yeah, like come on, show Wyatt Russell's face. We want to see Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn's son. Come on.
I'm okay either way. I think he plays a very good asshole.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't die in Doomsday. I hope he sticks around for a while.
Like that his wife left him and took the kid. That's a pretty funny plot point.
Typical things for a veteran, right?
Classic, only veteran
things. Like a fucking PTSD and the girl leaves. Typical woman.
Oh, classic. It's definitely nothing to do with the fact that he was a dick.
Yeah, took the serum and became worse. Shocker.
I liked that there were superpowered people. They all had serums in them as opposed to fucking Brave New Bird.
What serum did you get?
What serum did you get?
Oh,
that was so good. Bob. Such a funny scene in the gas station. Bob. Oh, okay. I had a couple issues with the physics of Bucky being able to flip a car over his head by just holding up his Wakanda arm.
Yeah.
It got melted by Sentry, and he just puts it back on, and it's fine.
He's cool.
That was weird.
It's you know why? Because vibranium is fucking magical goop.
Sure, vibranium, whatever.
Goop. It's stupid.
That was, and he's just fine. It got half melted. Nah, it's fine. Just put it back on.
Yeah, it's cool.
Whatever.
Just put in the dishwasher.
I like that Walker's gun turned red hot and burned his hand. They put a little skin burning sound effect in there. That was cool.
I would say the parts I don't like, what I don't care for the movie. The pacing in the movie feels a little off. It feels like it's really just 2 acts, which I really don't care for in a movie. It's like
it did feel like bunker, it was 2 acts.
Building, and that was it. And it feels like they're missing something in the middle. I don't know, or in the beginning. It's just like.
I think that it was because each act had a kind of mid-act break where it feels like they're questioning their resolve.
Yeah.
And so it kind of serves as 4 acts, but with that that mental challenge just gets resolved really quickly each time, so it kind of flies right past.
Yeah, and I also appreciate how they have this whole subplot for the impeachment. And they bring in Wendell Pierce, and he's in D.C. with Bucky.
That felt
and then it's
really out of place.
Nothing ever happens of it. It just shows up one more time, then it's over. And then, he's not even there at the end. I feel like they should have put him in there at the end. The ending is so abrupt, really, too.
It is quite abrupt. It felt like they had a bunch of script that they, deleted or didn't end up using.
The first Marvel movie with a fucking time jump in the post-credit scene? What the fuck? It was 14 months later in the post-credit scene. They have a little thing for that.
Is it the first one that has a time jump? I thought
it specifically says as a time. Specifically says as a time jump. They're really trying to push it up to get to Doomsday. It's we realize we fucked up this whole phase of the MCU, so we're just going to try to rush it in and make it it just feels like we're going to Doomsday now, and it's we don't even know who Captain Sam Wilson's Avengers are. We know who the new Avengers are, but there's going to be so much going on in Doomsday to fit in one movie that I don't think how is it going to work.
So it's funny because the new Avengers in the comics are in Avengers Tower that gets taken over in the same way. They're in the same Avengers Tower. All of the Avengers are like outlaws and on the run. And Green Goblin is the one who replaces Tony Stark's role. I forget what's his secret identity? Green Goblin?
Norman Osborn.
Osborn. Yeah. Osborn is the one running the new Avengers, and it has like secret agent or U.S. agent.
But just trying to go into this MCU where this culmination of all these movies now for Doomsday, like it doesn't make sense. They feel like they're missing movies in between. We don't these characters aren't developed now. Some of them are probably going to die in Doomsday, and Doomsday's going to be with 3 hours and going to fit in the X-Men characters too, and the Fantastic Four. It's like
it feels like they kind of had the whiteboard plan of like, we'll just have TV shows fill in these gaps, and then I think they shied away, probably rightfully, from all of the too many TV shows. Yeah, they did. So
Marvel's being forced by the Disney CEO for more content.
Yeah, and then they kind of backed away from that a little bit, but they didn't go and change it out with like movies, which they probably should have.
No, they didn't.
This probably should have had some kind of like actual epilogue, or I don't think there was enough here for another movie.
Well,
they maybe should have just made the movie longer.
Probably that, but they just think there's like missing things for development.
It did feel, or they could have cut out the impeachment stuff and like padded it with a little bit more of an actual epilogue.
Yeah, I think the solution for them that they should do is make, instead of doing Doomsday Secret Wars, is to put like and make it into 3 movies. Like 2 is not enough for what they're trying to do. They could have more. If they're going to do Battle World, like they're going to need so much more time.
Yeah, that epilogue could have been the opening to the next movie.
I think it is. I think it is literally the opening to Doomsday.
So then I don't know why they wouldn't. Why did they even put it as a post-credit scene then?
Because the Marvel brand is weak right now.
Yeah.
That's why.
Maybe it is just a trailer. It is just like, here's the teaser.
I know it was added in last minute. Probably because the Fantastic Four trailer was like, people loved it. So yeah, we got to get butts in those seats. So
yeah. So I'm excited for Doomsday. I think it has a good potential for Fantastic Four being in the MCU. I'm excited about that. When does Fantastic Four
come out? Is that this July?
I hope it's this year. That'd be great.
I think it is, because Superman comes out in July too.
Oh yeah, the new is it? It's not Snyder. Who's doing?
James Gunn.
James Gunn. Yeah, the new Gunn Superman.
Yeah, July 25th. This comes out.
I liked the. I saw a trailer or teaser for that where they had the robots carrying him inside.
Oh yeah, I'm actually excited for it.
It looks. I think Gunn is underappreciated. Oh hey Pippa.
Yeah, it's not an origin story at least. Thank God. They're gonna.
Oh yeah.
They're throwing a lot in there. You know, it's not just like it's trying to establish the DC universe he's trying to build. So
yeah, he should be allowed. I think Gunn is a good director. I think he's a good comic book director, and he has the whimsy. Yeah, that's proper. Well, yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It's looking good.
Can't wait. All right. I think we hit an hour here. So, you know, it's practically midnight to me right now. So,
my God, 7. It's almost 8 o'clock. How are you still awake?
Barely making it.
Hanging in there. You're so brave.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I support the troops.
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap it because I'm falling asleep.
All right. Let us know in the comments what you want us to talk about next week, or if you have any thoughts.
So if we get no comments, we don't talk about anything.
Yep. We'll have no topics. It's in your hands, listeners. We really need you to comment.
Please, Ted. Please, we really need you.
It helps us out.
All right. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
If you can dream it, you can do it.